Yo, what is up guys? It is Ripper here with a new video. Guys, basically today I got a funny ass fan story. Now you may be asking, what do you mean, Ripper? I mean, I genuinely actually had like fans show up to my house. The title, I promise, isn't clickbait. Literally fans found my house. So let's talk about it. But before we get into that, because I know a lot of people want to know about that juicy story, let's talk about two things. Number one, guys, I'm live on Twitch 4 to 5 days a week. Be sure you're checking out the Twitch and you're following. It is twitch.tv/xripper. Guys, a follow would be appreciative. Guys, we're on the road to Twitch partner. Obviously, that's our goal. So if you guys could help me out, would appreciate it. Secondly, I want to show you a quick update on the sniper. Yes, I have been grinding the shit out of this sniper using a bunch of double weapon XP tokens, and I got it to level 49. What does that mean? Well, not that much. Basically, I mean, I put some of the best attachments I could so far. Got the rapid fire, the stable 20, I guess you call it, the 5-round mag, because every other round is dog shit because it ruins your ADS. The last two things is that I really need, which I'll show you why, is I need airborne elastic because it gives me the plus ADS. Now, again, obviously, the downside is you're losing your shoot moving speed to sprint fire time, obviously. But then you remake it back with the Raider pad because then you get a plus sprint to fire and a plus 40 aim walking movement speed. Yeah, you lose hip fire accuracy, but I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I don't plan on hip firing this shotgun as much. Also, I prefer a faster sprint to fire time over a better hip fire accuracy personally. But while we're running this double weapon XP to level it up even while recording, obviously, let's talk about this fan story. So this started, it was about a Friday when this happened. And it did, let me set the scene. It's Friday night, I'm streaming. I'm not joking, I'm literally streaming. And this is where it gets really weird. These people who showed up to my house, let me tell you, they are like 3 kids. One I think said was like 15, one said he was at least 17, another one said he was 18. Meaning that I'm gonna guess one of them drove, obviously. I have to guess one of them drove to get to my house. And with that, I then hear like a knocking noise. And I'm like, okay. Keep in mind, guys, it's 10 p.m. It's dark as shit outside. I don't expect anything. So then my mom answers the door. A few minutes go by. She then starts yelling my name, saying, "Hey, Kobe." I'm like, "Yeah?" And she's like, "There's some kids at the door for you." I'm like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Are they like young?" Like, I'm confused. Like, are they teenagers? Like, that's kind of weird for you to randomly say. Well, basically what I got from it is that these people were just 3 kids chilling in front of my camera that I have in front of my house, obviously for security reasons. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. And so I open up the door, obviously, to say what's up and see, you know, who's there. And these 3 kids then go like, "Yo, so are you the streamer guy?" Now, that's a very general way to describe what I do. Let me just say that. So I'm like, I mean, yeah, I guess. I guess so. And I'm like, "So what's up?" And they're like, "Hey, so we just want you to know, we actually watch your streams." I'm like, "Yo, that's dope. I appreciate it. If you don't mind me asking, the real question though, like, just kind of important here, do you like live in this neighborhood or something? Like, how'd you get my house?" They're like, "Oh, we drove here." And I'm like, so where do you know me from? And they're like, "Oh, we know you from Twitch." And I'm like, "Let me ask you, what's my name on Twitch?" They're like, "Oh, it's Ripper." And I'm like, "Wait, do you watch like my YouTube or something? Or are you like only Twitch viewers?" They're like, "Oh yeah, no, we watch your YouTube and Twitch, but we just wanted to, you know, try to find you and say what's up." Now, let me make something very clear. Don't you ever as a viewer say, "We want to find you and say what's up." Guys, if you're watching this video, by the way, the people that are watching, I'm not like mad at you, but let me just say, please don't show up to my house. I didn't think I would have to say that, but please don't show up to my safety home, you know what I mean? But going on with the story, these 3 kids, they're like, yeah, we watch you on YouTube and Twitch, and we wanted to say what's up. And I'm like, you know, man, I appreciate it. It was good seeing you guys. You know, I'm glad you guys support the channel. But if you guys can just do me a solid, and I mean this, like, just maybe not knock on my door at 10 p.m. My mom was literally getting ready for bed. Like, this is why the situation wasn't exactly good, because my mom was literally getting ready to go to bed. And so I had to apologize to my mom for them. And then my mom's like, I go back in after I take like a picture with them. They're like, hey, so what was going on? And I told my mom, like, yeah, so these are people who randomly, you know, I guess just in their words, wanted to say what's up and find me. Now, when I think of that, number one, I don't think of fans. I think of like either a stalker or I think of somebody ready to fight me. But, you know, point aside, I'm basically sitting thinking, okay, so is this really going down the way I think this is happening? Like, am I really having fans show up to my house? Which, number one, I'm like a small creator, which is kind of crazy to think that I have people who like watch me. Which, by the way, I appreciate all of you. I just want you guys to know that all the people that watch me, I really do appreciate it. But going on with the story, when I have people randomly showing up at my house, and I have to say this because this is really important to me. Please don't show up at my house. I didn't think I would ever have to say those words in my lifetime, but I have to say it. And I think I talked about it literally on stream when I came back, but like, I didn't think I would have to get to a point where I literally have people locating my address to, you know, to obviously say what's up. And I want to make this clear. I'm not ungrateful for fans or supporters, right? But my home is my home. You know, that like that's where I'm supposed to feel safe. So like when I have people show up at my house who don't live in my neighborhood, number one, meaning that you literally located my house, it's just a little weird for me, because then I don't know what to say to you other than, I guess, thanks and like, please don't go to my house next time kind of thing. Which kind of random topic, but I did want to say this. This sniper, now that it's like leveling up, it is a lot better. And I really, really do mean that. The ADS, obviously, as you can see, it's still slow. And also when you zoom in, the fucking scope takes up at least 80% of the screen. But besides that, I mean, once you level it up and you kind of get used to it, you can do some fucking damage with this, truthfully. You really could. I think yesterday I was playing, I got a single and then I got a collat right after, right? So 3 kills on the screen, non-split. And of course, sadly, there's no 4th, but it proved the point to me that even with this gun, that has to arguably have the slowest reaction, slowest ADS, slowest bolt back of all time for sniper history, it is still possible to get a clip if you are put in the right position, which is actually pretty good in my opinion. But overall, guys, I'm gonna end this video off by saying, please don't show up at my house. If you are a fan, a supporter, the way to support me is by following me, by watching my streams, by watching my YouTube videos. That is the way I want you to support me, right? If I was to ever do a fan meetup or a meetup in general, then yeah, please say what's up. Also, if you see me in public, please feel free to say what's up. I'm more than welcome to you. I'm more than able to say what's up and take a picture if you want. But like, again, please just don't show up in my house. That's all I'm gonna say, and that's how I want to end this off. All right. I love you all. Take care of yourself. I'm going to finish off leveling up this fucking gun. And on that note, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace out, guys. Love you. Fearless.